Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to be doing a tag video that I saw on one of my favorite YouTubers' channel. Samantha Schuerman did this tag on her beauty channel just a few days ago, and I thought it was such a cool idea, so I decided that I would do it here on my channel. So what the tag is, it's called 10 Things I Miss About, and then you talk about your hometown. So I thought this was a really cool idea. You know, school's starting soon and the summer's coming to an end, and I didn't get to even go home this summer, and so I thought it would be a really good idea to kind of just talk about 10 of the things that I miss about my hometown. So here we go. So number one is I miss my family, and I'm a really big homebody, and I was very close with my parents growing up. My mom and dad still live in Tahoe, and I only get to see them once or twice a year, and so that's really hard, but every time I do go back, I love spending time with them. My little brother actually doesn't live in Tahoe either. He lives in Southern California, but I love when all of us can actually get back to Tahoe and spend time with each other, which doesn't happen very often. Number two, I really miss my dog. This is kind of a sad story, but so Justin and I, before we moved here, we got the most beautiful little brindled pit puppy. His name is Zeppelin. And we had him for about 9 months. Well, give or take a few months. But then we decided to move here to Salt Lake, and so we left him with my parents until we kind of settled in. And then our lives just got so busy and hectic that we decided it would be best for him if he stayed with my parents, because my parents, you know, they're home and they can take him out whenever he needs to, and they have another dog that he can play with. So overall, it was just a much better environment for him, because if he was with us, he would be sitting alone in an apartment all day. And we live in a very small apartment because we live in student housing, and so it's just better for him to be with my parents. Number three, I miss my friends so much. A lot of my friends don't live in Tahoe anymore, but I still do have some friends that live there, and it's just so great knowing that I've known these people my whole life, and they've seen me grow up and seen me become the woman that I am today. And so I really miss having those quality friends that, you know, you have as a child. Not that I don't have amazing friends now, because I do. I've made some really wonderful friends here in my music program that I know I'll have for my entire life. But there's just something about those friends that you see grow up and live through their awkward stages of life, you know, those teen years that I'm talking about. But yeah, so I would say friends, definitely. Number four, I miss the fresh, clean air. I don't know if any of you have ever come to Salt Lake City or been here, but particularly in the winter, we have some of the worst air in the country, I think even the world. We have a lot of oil refineries here, and we have like a copper mine, and you know, we live in a valley, kind of a bowl thing, and so in the winter we get what's called an inversion layer, and it just traps all of that pollution in, and it gets so bad some days, and they're called red air days, that you can't even see across the valley, and it's just really gross, and it's really unhealthy, particularly, you know, for a singer, because that's my livelihood and I don't want to screw that up. So I would say definitely the fresh, clean air of Tahoe. Okay, number five, I miss fresh water. I'm not talking about rivers, stuff like that, which is great, but I miss lake water. Just clean, fresh lake water that you can go swimming in and you can see the bottom, and it's not muddy and gross, and you don't step in crap getting into the water. I mean, of course there are parts of the lake that are like that, but for the most part, it's beautiful, clean mountain water, and I really miss that, because in the summer times here, it gets so hot that you want to go swimming, but I don't like going in pools, because I just don't like community pools. Too many people swim in them. Water parks here are just a joke, because you have one water park for a city of 2 million people, so you do the math. And then if you want to go into clean water, you have to go up into the mountains, which I like, but they're rivers, and they're either not enough water to swim in, too cold, or just gushing and you can't even go in them. So I would definitely say fresh water. Number six, I miss mellow temperatures in the summer. This was one of my favorite things as a kid growing up, was that it would be nice and cool and fresh and crisp when you would get up in the morning, but by the afternoon it was so warm, but not hot. You wouldn't get much above 80. I know this summer they've had a few days in the 90s, which I don't recall ever having that warm of temperatures when I was growing up, but it was just perfect and beautiful. And in the afternoon you would have, you know, thunderstorms, and it was great. I loved the temperatures of Tahoe. Number 7, I really miss the slow pace of Tahoe. If you're from Tahoe or if you've been to Tahoe, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's called Tahoe time, and everyone that lives there is on it. And, you know, everyone's a little bit later in life, and they, you know, it's slow. Even the speed limits are slow, which can be infuriating, but I like the calmness of it. You can go outside in the morning and it's just calm and peaceful, and I miss that. I just miss I don't really like the hustle and bustle of the city, which can be fun, but I do miss like the calm, beautiful, peaceful times. Number 8, I miss beautiful winters and the white that would just blanket the entire city. Now, Salt Lake City does get snow and it's beautiful, but there's just something about mountain snow, you know, looking outside and the trees are covered in white and it's just peaceful and beautiful, and I love the sound when it's snowing. That sounds kind of weird and funny, but I do. I really love the peaceful, calm bliss of just a beautiful snowy day. Number 9, I had to throw food in here somewhere. There are a lot of awesome little local restaurants that I love in Tahoe, but I would say probably my favorite is called Taqueria Jalisco's, and it's just this little kind of hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant, and the food is fresh and delicious, and they make it right there. You can actually watch them making it, and they have this like little salsa bar that you can, you know, hot sauce and all that stuff and put on your food, and it's just so good and fresh, and I have so many wonderful memories there, and whenever we go back to Tahoe, we always have to stop at Taqueria Jalisco. Number 10! Woo, we made it! I miss the lake. Yes, I miss swimming in it, and I miss, you know, just hanging out by the lake and getting tan and stuff, but I just miss being able to see a beautiful body of water. You know, we do have the Salt Lake here, and it's all right, but it's just nothing like when you come over that Spooner Summit and you just see that beautiful emerald shining lake. There's just nothing like it, and it's just so beautiful, and all the wildlife and the sounds that it makes. I miss Lake Tahoe so much, and I can't wait to go back there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you thought this video was fun, and so I tag all of you to do it. Please leave it either as a video response, or you can just post it on your own channel. It's really fun and awesome, and so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye.